Welcome. My name is Jeremy, and you have found the brand new booktubing channel. We haven't figured out our name yet, so that's why I'm going to leave that blank so we can fill that in later. I'll be posting a brand new video to this channel every Tuesday, and my friend Aaron, who you're going to meet in a different video, he's going to post a brand new video every Thursday. So that's 2 brand new videos at least from this channel, booktubing stuff, from now on. So please hit the subscribe button down there under my shirt. We will, of course, be doing all the fun things that booktubers are so used to seeing. We'll be doing tags. We're going to be doing book reviews. We're going to be doing, book hauls, bookshelf tours, all the usual stuff. But we're also going to be bringing, hopefully, our own element to this. If you don't know what booktubing is, where have you been? Booktubing is growing and growing, even to this day. It's been going on, I'd say, at least now from what I can see, the past 2 years, it seems. About 2 years ago, you start noticing the first, official booktubers going. I get to brag here just a little bit. I've actually been booktubing since 2008, in a sense. It was really before there was booktubing, but I've always been very interested in books and reading. As you can see, my books back there, or some of them actually, that's one of my bookshelves. I've got one here to my right that you can't see, I did a bookshelf tour, and you can actually go watch it on my personal channel back in 2008. So take that, booktubers. If you think that we're newcomers, we're not so new. This here is, what you can see is the living room of my little hobbit hole, as I like to call it. I'm a huge fan of J.R.R. Tolkien. I've read The Lord of the Rings in excess of 29, 30 times at least, as well as, all his surrounding works, of course, the Silmarillion several times, and, biographies on Tolkien, his published letters. I'm basically a Tolkien nerd. I like to say I'm a Tolkien enthusiast because it sounds better. But anyways, this is my hobbit hole, so welcome. Later on, down the line, we will for sure be doing bookshelf tours, and I'm really looking forward to that. Showing you all my books and showing off my books, right? Isn't that what booktubers like to do? They like to show off their books. A good friend of mine, he said that books are furniture. And it might sound bad at first, but he meant it in a good way. He meant it in the sense that having books in a room just makes the room feel better, and I definitely feel that way. Every time I've moved in my life, I've dragged all my tons of books with me, as hard as that is. They're so heavy to move. But books are a big part of my life, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to do this. So please, subscribe. We're just getting started, but we'll be doing a lot of fun videos, and very soon you get to see Aaron. He'll be posting his own intro video as well. Back there you see my Breaking Dawn banner. You've got Bella and Edward in marital bliss. It's very awesome. Yes, I am a Twilight fan, and I am a proud Twilight fan. That's something that my counterpart, Aaron, he has different views on that, but that's okay. We can all get along. That's the whole point of this booktubing channel, is that we don't agree on everything, so we're going to have fun going back and forth, giving each other ideas and having discussions and challenges. So it should be a lot of fun. But we do all kinds of stuff on this channel. We'll be talking, of course, YA and a lot of the fun books there. But we're also going to have an emphasis on books that aren't as typically discussed in booktuber world. We look forward to bringing kind of a new flavor, some new spice to the booktubing world. We hope you want to be a part of it. So please leave your kitty. My cat almost just now knocked over my lamp. Anyways, we hope that you leave comments, let us know that you're interested in this whole beginning project, and also please don't let me burn my raviolis, because I can hear them boiling in the background. I got to go check on those right now. I'll be back. I just wanted to say a big shout out to a lot of the booktubers that I've been watching now for quite some time, and they've been highly influential. They're a lot of fun to watch. The Chapter Chicks, Hey Hey Books, Padfoot and Prongs, The Story Siren, Elizzy Books, Charlie Reads, The Booktubinator, Poland Bananas, We Read Books, Ginger Book Nerd, all those various great booktubers. We hope you go check them out. Their links are down below. Thank you for inspiring us. So, among my favorite books, I'm going to do 5 of them for you just to kind of give you guys a feel for what I'm into personally, but these are not in numerical order. The Silmarillion, the reason I mention the Silmarillion is because, of course, The Lord of the Rings gets lots of attention, and The Hobbit gets lots of attention because, of course, the movie's coming out, and then you had before the Lord of the Rings movies. The Silmarillion, I think, ultimately is going to go down as J.A.R. Tolkien's masterwork. It's kind of like reading Beowulf or old high glory fantasy written almost in poetry form. Very, very beautiful. Not easy to get through. A lot of people struggle getting through this book because of the way it's written. I'll give you just a little taste. There was Eru, the one who in Arda is called Ilúvatar, and he made first the Ainur, the holy ones, that were the offspring of his thought, and they were with him before aught else was made. And he spoke to them, propounding to them great themes of music, and they sang before him, and he was glad. But for a long while they sang only to each other alone, but for a few together, while the rest hearkened, for each comprehended only the part of the mind of Ilúvatar, from which he came, and in the understanding of their brethren they grew but slowly, yet ever as they listened they came to deeper understanding, and increased in unison and harmony. Another of my favorite all-time books is The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Some consider it to be the most influential text on Western literature. He looks at how we live as human beings in a world where there's so much sin and evil, yet there's so much beauty and wonder at the same time. Another of my all-time favorite books, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, The Sorrows of Young Werther. This is a beautiful tale, very sad, but just with beautiful prose. Another, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Many of you are familiar with this, by Oscar Wilde. I'm a huge Smiths and Morrissey fan, and Morrissey was highly influenced by Oscar Wilde. This is a great one. You definitely want to read this. Have it under your belt if you haven't already. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. I love this book. It's a beautiful book. It's a great play on what's called metafiction, which means the book is loaded with pages like this, with pages like this, just to give you a sense of it. Check this out. This is so beautiful. It's printed in tri-color. You can see here, if you look closely at the detail, it's a phenomenal book. Great storyline, very creepy and scary. It's kind of like if Stephen King had been taking some really crazy hallucinogens or something, he would write this book. Those are 5 books that I really have enjoyed over the years. I like all kinds of stuff. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I've already talked about Twilight. The Hunger Games, of course, right? I'm an even bigger fan of Lauren Oliver. She wrote the Delirium series. This is book 2, Pandemonium. I love it. I know there's a lot of Divergent fans out there. You guys are huge on Divergent, but let's face it, Insurgent was kind of a letdown. This is not. Pandemonium, although maybe not as fantastic as Delirium, it's this close. After you've subscribed, please add us at Goodreads, add us at Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook. We're all over the place. We thank you for watching. We thank you for being interested in the world of books and reading and literature. Bye. The ravioli turned out great.